So doing this is pretty easy. Right now I'm at my 9 to 5 job and there's nobody here but me right now, but doing this is pretty easy. I think what people get caught up is, and I'm guilty of it too, is overthinking it before the process happens. I mean, at the end of the day, you're basically talking to a camera and expressing your thoughts or your views on whatever you want to talk about. So, I mean, it could be intimidating at times, but that's how it was for me at first. I mean, I'm getting more and more used to talking in front of the camera, but I'll eventually get over that. But yeah, I think, like I said, watching YouTube it's more, it's easier to watch YouTube than actually to make the content. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have like an exciting job, or you're not vacationing, to an exciting place, or what I'm saying, something like that. It's going to be hard to come up with topics to talk about, on a consistent basis. I mean, a lot of people choose fitness because, for one, it gives them, because if you're trying to do fitness, for example, if you're trying to do fitness and you want to be an influencer or something like that, working out is what you like to do. So you're going to get a benefit from that immediately. And all you have to do is film that process, your meals, your workouts, and everything in between. So you're getting some kind of reward up front, and you're recording it, like I said. But with YouTube, if you're trying to get monetized with that, with that process that you're showing everybody, you're not probably going to get monetized, until months later, sometime, and to be honest, years later. You know what I'm saying? So I think people start fitness channels so they can, one, they like to do it, and two, hopefully they'll get monetized with it. But doing the fitness, it gives them that immediate gratification. You know what I'm saying? Like filming their meals and stuff like that. I could be doing that, but my channel is mostly, I want to focus on mostly copywriting and fitness. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to filming myself on a consistent basis. Like, okay, a lot of things I do are off camera. You know what I'm saying? Like when I make my meals, it's off camera. When I eat them, it's off camera. You know what I'm saying? So I would think of it later, like, oh man, I should have recorded that meal that I made, or I should have recorded the meal that I ate. But it's too late then. So yeah, once you get in a routine of filming yourself doing your stuff, I think it'll be okay. But until that clicks in your head, it's gonna be a rough time as far as coming up with ideas every day. I mean, you can get some AI software that can give you some ideas. They can give you a thumbnail, and that's another thing, thumbnails. I see a lot of people not, just taking a picture and then using it as a thumbnail. But I don't know, it works for some people, but I don't know if it'll work for everybody. I mean, a lot of people are doing it right now, but I don't think it will work for everybody. I mean, if you look at the few videos that I have, I've used just the plain old picture for a thumbnail too. And some of them look decent, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still working this thing out with YouTube, but all I can say is, and everybody already knows this, watching YouTube is way easier than actually filming content for YouTube. Filming content, you gotta have your camera. You gotta have all your little gadgets with it. You gotta make sure the lighting's right. You gotta make sure the environment you want to film in is right. So yeah, it's way easier just to click on the computer and just start scrolling through and looking at whoever you want to look at. But yeah, so if I can leave anybody today who's thinking about starting a channel, think about those things. Like, the main thing I would say is think about what you're going to talk about on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your topic going to be? I mean, you can come on here and talk about ramble on about anything, but who's actually going to want to sit there and watch you ramble on about something? Most people come to YouTube, they want to see something, they want a story, they want to see something exciting, they want to be helped in some type of way. If you have a crime documentary channel, I guess that could work too, but where somebody's just kind of like listening to you ramble on because they're listening to a story. But if you don't have like a story or something like behind that, it's kind of like hard to keep the retention. So until next time, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.